I still remember the exact second I decided to destroy my brother. Not with fists or screams, with spreadsheets, timestamps, and the kind of cold precision that only someone who's been bleeding money for 15 years can master. The moment crystallized at 2:17 a.m. in a Denver airport hotel that smelled like industrial carpet cleaner and broken promises. My phone lit up with a single notification from an old friend. Liv, you need to see this before it blows up. The live stream loaded. Fairy Tale Vineyard. Fairy lights. My little brother Ethan, 28, tie half-mast, cheeks flushed from too much free champagne, grinned into his new wife's ring light. Harper Voss Fletcher, influencer, 1.2 million followers, leaned in like she was confessing to her diary. We're finally clearing out the dead weight, babes. No more guilt trips. No more people who think money buys loyalty. Laughter from the bridal party. Ethan raised his glass higher. Yeah, the family ATM just got permanently closed. Took us long enough. The camera swung to him. On his wrist glinted my grandfather's 1958 Patek Philippe. The one I'd locked away for the day he finally grew up. The one worth 60 grand. The one he'd stolen from my apartment 4 nights earlier, while I was on a red eye. He wore it like a trophy. I didn't scream. I didn't throw the phone. I opened the laptop instead. The file was already waiting, created 2 years ago after his last sure-thing crypto startup imploded. Master_ledger_Ethan.xlsx. Every rent payment, every bailed-out bar tab, every temporary loan conveniently forgotten. Total to date, $612,000. At the bottom, one cell glowed red. Execute? Ibarra diagonal N. My cursor hovered. 15 years flashed behind my eyes. Me at 23, still in my master's program, signing the mortgage on the Denver loft so Ethan wouldn't be homeless after Mom's funeral. Mom's last whispered words through the oxygen mask. Look after him, Liv. He's all you have left. I'd kept that promise like a religion. Until tonight. I typed a new column. Date of final reckoning. Then I texted my attorney, Victoria Lang. Are you watching? Her reply was instant. Already recording. We move at dawn. What followed was surgical. Phase 1. Let them believe they'd won. I sent the email from 30,000 feet on the return flight. Fingers steady, tone trembling just enough. Ethan Harper, I saw the live stream. I'm sorry I made you feel controlled. Enjoy the honeymoon. Card is unlocked. We'll talk when you're back. I just want peace. They spent like the world was ending. Private jet fuel in Napa. A $9,000 night at Post Ranch. Custom jewelry with their new monogram. Every charge pinged my phone like gunfire I no longer flinched at. I screenshotted, filed, smiled. Phase 2, the trap. The day they landed back in Denver, the dominoes fell in perfect order. The Range Rover, titled to my company, was towed from airport long-term parking before their plane touched tarmac. The loft's key fob went dead in Ethan's hand outside the lobby. A courier waited with a polite envelope. Guest privileges revoked. Belongings in storage unit 217. And the final blade, the 1099-C for $618,947 in canceled debt, landing in his inbox at 4:02 p.m. Taxes due April 15th. Approximately $220,000. Money he didn't have. I watched it all on security feeds from my office downtown. Ethan's face crumpling as Harper screamed that she didn't sign up for broke. Her storming off into an Uber, blocking him on everything before the car reached the highway. He called me 17 times. I let everyone die. 3 days later he tried to force his way into the building. Denver PD arrested him for trespass and disorderly. Bail. $8,000. The jail call came at 1:14 a.m. Liv, please. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I was stupid. I'll pay it all back. I transferred the bail electronically. No visit. Victoria met him at release with a single document. Restraining order and no contact agreement. He signed. Sobbed. Asked if I was there. I wasn't. 6 months later I'm in Singapore now. New job, new skyline, new life. The Patek is back on my wrist where it belongs. I started the Voss Future Founders Grant with the proceeds from the Rover auction. And every dollar I stopped hemorrhaging on a brother, who never saw me as a sister, only a safety net. Yesterday an email bounced. Delivery failed. Ethan's address, subject line, please live, I have nowhere else. I deleted the alias. Drank coffee on my balcony. Watched cargo ships glide across the strait like slow, honest promises. For the first time in 15 years, no one is waiting for me to save them. And I have never felt lighter.